Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of September the 9th through to the 15th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Before we get started, I want to remind you all of the Labor Day special I have running. This will be the last week. It runs out on the 15th. So if you would like to get a private reading with me, just email me. The email address will be in the description below, and I will let you all know about the Labor Day special. I have a couple of openings left. If you would like to book, as long as you get booked in before the 15th, we are good. So let's get to your reading. Capricorn, the Tower in reverse. I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a second, but the Ace of Cups in the upright, Nine of Cups upright, followed then by the Page of Swords upright, and lastly we have the Six of Swords in the upright. So, overall energy, the Tower in reverse. The reason why I giggled a little bit is because if y'all remember in the September readings for Capricorn, there's even a short about it, where in week 2 you guys had the Tower in the upright position, and there was big warnings there to not let something go too far. But I noticed that the card now for the weekly for Capricorns is the Tower reversed, which means disaster averted. So maybe some of you, well, at least the ones that watch this channel, took heed in that warning of the Tower. Because the Tower upright can point to sudden information coming out and being explosive and just like, whoa, and that can rock your world. It can really wreak havoc when things, the beans are spilt, so to speak. Sometimes the Tower in the upright position can point to chaos coming out of nowhere. This is something that you didn't see coming. Boom, you get blindsided by it, and you're like, wow, what just happened here? So there could be a situation where that could have happened, but something intervened here. Either you yourself, Capricorn, like I said, the ones who watch this channel probably watched their P's and Q's and decided to not go down that road. Decided to either suppress information that could have come out that was explosive, or there was somebody who stepped in, saw that something was about to happen, and they intervened. It could have been fate stepped in and intervened, or you yourself have decided that I'm not going to go down that path, maybe take a calmer path. Because the Tower in the upright position can be very explosive. It can be anything from a minor disaster to a major one. So it's always best to try and steer away from it, because you want to get away from this type of energy because it is really intense. Remember, it's a major arcana, so you want to try and sidestep this. So something happened. I always use the analogy, you took your car in before a road trip and you were just trying to get your fluids topped off, and the mechanic notices something that could have caused you a major disaster if you had taken the vehicle on the road at that time. When it's reversed, this is where a case where the mechanic, someone else, saw the potential for disaster and stopped it. Sometimes we can see it coming and we go, oh no, I don't want to take a chance with that, and we stop it. Sometimes fate just steps in and goes, it's like if you were about to walk out in front of that bus or that car that could have hit you, and something happens and you just freeze up and you step back and boom, the car goes. But that's where fate is stepping in from stopping something happening. So sometimes the Tower in reverse can happen because of multitude of things. Let us know in the comment section below if you totally can understand this, or if you're resonating with this. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Ace of Cups, the beautiful ace. Aces always usher in something new. Aces are about planting of seeds. This could be the planting of seed of something beautiful. It could be something creative. It could be something spiritual. For some of you, it could be about love itself. Sometimes this can be the planting of the seed of the child, right? This could be like pregnancy is happening now. It could be meeting someone who just opens the heart chakra. It could be finally realizing what we're worth, and we start opening the heart chakra to ourselves and we start appreciating, you know, self-love, right? It could be a new pet comes on the scene and just really opens our heart. It could be a chance or an opportunity from the universe to do something we love. It could be a job that we love. A lot of people get their emotional fulfillment from their career or even from their hobbies. So for some of you, that's what's going on. And the next card is the wish card, right? Nine of Cups. See, in the story of the tarot, the Eight of Cups is off looking for something that's going to bring that emotional happiness. That's their wish. Here's the cup that the Eight of Cups finds, and it brings it to the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. It's also a card of excess and celebrations. Although we should celebrate our successes always, I'm a big advocate of that. We should also not overdo it, because it is the middle of the week, Capricorn. What are you thinking? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, celebrate as much as you want to. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Page of Swords in the upright position. Well, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Page of Swords, interesting energy, because it can mean so many different things. Like for some of you, and this could make sense, because this is known as the spy, somebody who's checking up on you. Could be somebody who's like checking up on your social media. It could be for a reason, though. Sometimes this can be someone doing a background check because you just applied for a job or for a loan or something like that. When we look into things, people look into. When we pursue things, people look into our background. But this can also represent somebody just being a big tattletale. Sometimes the Page of Swords knows a little bit of information and is running around spreading that information. You always need to get more information when the Page of Swords is involved, though, if that's how it's playing out for you. You have to get more information, maybe from the Queen of Swords or the Knight of Swords even. You can't just blindly trust what the Page of Swords is saying, because they don't have the full spectrum of information. I always equate this to the little gossip around the water cooler who's just, you know, saying things like, oh, the company is thinking of downsizing or this or that. But it's not necessarily the full story. So don't get yourself worked up over it. It could just be a little bit of information. For others of you, if you've just met somebody like this person could be someone of very few words. Where they just texting you back or emailing you back like 1 or 2 words. Last card you have, Six of Swords in the upright position. Well, this can indicate travel for some of you. This can be either moving homes, moving offices, moving on metaphorically. This is moving away from the emotional choppiness of the past and moving into smoother, calmer waters. So some of you, it is just metaphorical. But for others of you, this can represent a literal move, or a lateral move for some. I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to go with it. It could be a literal move or a lateral move somewhere else. It can indicate going on a trip. It could be going overseas, over waters, things like that. It can also indicate relocating to a new location, maybe even by water. So this is what I have for you. Looks like a pretty interesting week here, Capricorn. Can't wait to hear from you guys. You are the biggest commenters, and I love it. So I will be closing out with this Angel Answers card. What do we have here for my Cappies? A year from now. I think Sagittarius also got that as well. A year from now. This is interesting because they also got, you know, sowing these seeds here. And maybe that's what the message is. It's like, if you plant the seed now, in a year from now, it will grow. So that's what I have for you, my dear Cappies. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And I really, really hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribership is free after all. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.